You want big things. You have goals that most people around you don't even understand. You think about your future constantly. You care deeply about becoming more, building more, doing more with your life. And at the same time, one harsh comment can ruin your entire day. You replay conversations at 2 a.m. You overthink small shifts in people's tone. You feel pressure, disappointment, rejection deeply. And somewhere along the way, someone probably made you feel like those two things don't belong together. Like ambitious people are supposed to be emotionally untouchable. This video is for the people who were told that, because I think your sensitivity might actually be part of your strength. There's a very specific kind of exhaustion that comes from being both ambitious and sensitive, because you're running two systems at the same time. One side of you wants growth. It wants progress. It wants to build something meaningful. But the other side feels everything intensely while you're trying to get there. Every setback hits harder. Every failure stays longer. Every criticism echoes in your head for hours after everyone else forgot about it. And the strange part is, you still keep going, even after the self-doubt, even after the emotional crashes, even after questioning yourself over and over again. That's what people don't see. They see ambition. They don't see the internal whether you're surviving at the same time. Let me describe what this actually feels like. You start something you genuinely care about, a project, a goal, a dream you can't stop thinking about. And in the beginning, you feel excited. Then something small goes wrong. Someone criticizes your work. You don't get the response you hoped for. You compare yourself to someone doing better. And suddenly it's not just about the project anymore. Now you're questioning yourself. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm behind. Maybe I was never meant for this. Sensitive people don't just experience failure intellectually. They experience it emotionally, in the chest, in the stomach, in the silence after the day ends. And yet somehow, you still get back up and continue. That's the part one think deserves more respect. Because continuing while feeling everything deeply is its own kind of resilience. You feel life at full volume, and you chose ambition anyway. So why does this combination feel so overwhelming sometimes? The first reason is exposure. Ambition requires visibility. The moment you try to build something meaningful, you expose yourself to judgment. People will misunderstand you, criticize you, ignore you, compare you. And sensitivity makes all of that land harder. For some people, feedback stays in their mind for 10 minutes. For you, it might stay for 3 days. Not because you're weak, because your nervous system processes experiences more deeply. That depth is a gift, but it also means recovery takes longer. And in a culture obsessed with speed and emotional detachment, that can make you feel broken. But you're not broken. You simply experience life more intensely than most people around you. But here's the part nobody talks about. The same sensitivity that makes this harder is also what makes your work powerful. Sensitive people notice things other people miss. You pick up on emotional shifts, patterns, details, energy. You care deeply about what you create, and people can feel that. That's why your work has depth. That's why certain conversations affect people when they come from you, because there's real feeling behind it. And honestly, some of the most impactful creators, artists, leaders, and entrepreneurs are deeply sensitive people. Not because sensitivity made them weaker, because it made them more connected, more observant, more human. What if your sensitivity was never the obstacle? What if it was part of the reason your work matters in the first place? What if the sensitivity is the strategy? So how do you stop this from destroying you emotionally? A few things genuinely help. The first is learning to separate the signal from the emotional noise. When something hurts, criticism, rejection, failure, don't immediately decide what it means about you. Give yourself time. Sensitive people often react accurately, just not immediately. Your emotions are loud in the moment. Clarity comes later. The second thing is creating recovery rituals. Stop expecting yourself to bounce back instantly. Your nervous system needs space to process. Go for a walk, journal, listen to music. Sit quietly for 10 minutes, not to avoid the feeling, to let it move through you properly instead of getting trapped inside you. And finally, you need to redefine resilience. Most people think resilience means not being affected. That's never going to be you. Your version of resilience is different. Things affect you deeply, and you keep showing up anyway. That's real resilience. And honestly, I think it's a harder kind. I want to leave you with this. For a long time, you probably believed your sensitivity was the thing holding you back. That if you could just feel less, you'd finally become the person you want to be. But maybe the goal was never to feel less. Maybe the goal is to build a life big enough, healthy enough, and calm enough to hold everything you feel without drowning in it. You are not too emotional. You're not weak. You're someone trying to build something meaningful while experiencing life deeply. And that combination is rare. So stop trying to become someone colder just to survive the world. The right people, the right work, the right future will need exactly the depth you have. If this resonated with you, subscribe. I make videos for people trying to grow without losing themselves in the process. I'll see you in the next one.